He was almost there when... And there was Gordon going slower and slower in a cloud of steam. His driver stopped the train. Anyhow, Thomas started. As he passed the first signal box, men waved and shouted. No, 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 answered the trucks, bumping into each other. Go on, go on. Before the driver could stop them, they had pushed Thomas down the hill. Help, help! A goods train came rushing through much too fast. The engine was James, and he was frightened. His brake blocks were on fire. They're pushing me, he panted. On, laughed the trucks. Still whistling, help, help! Poor James disappeared. James's driver and fireman were feeling him all over to see if he was hurt. What's the matter? So James went faster and soon they were halfway up. I'm doing it, he panted. Will the top never come? Then, with a sudden jerk, it all came easier. Look, the last trucks were running backwards down the hill. The coupling had snapped. There was Gordon trying to sidle into the station without being noticed. The guard blew his whistle and Thomas started so quickly that he left him behind. The guard waved his red flag to stop Thomas, but he was well on his way, steaming out of the station. Suddenly, Thomas began to feel a pain in his boiler. Steam began to hiss from his safety valve in an alarming way. There's too much steam, said his driver. Oh dear, groaned Thomas. I'm going to burst. I'm going to burst. There was trouble ahead. Cinders and ashes, said Thomas. I'm stuck. Was Gordon with the express? Oh, groaned Gordon. Get out of my way! He was too tired now to care where he went. I want to stop. All he could do was to go slowly onto a siding, and Edward took charge of the train. Gordon puffed sadly away, but he wouldn't stop whistling until two fitters climbed up and knocked his whistle valve in place. Peep, peep, hello, he whistled. Oh, he called. The boys didn't wave and take his number. They thought it fun to drop stones on him. He said, "Achoo, shoot!"
Oi, you!
He moved slowly forward to jam the table, but he couldn't stop himself and slithered into a ditch. Ooh, she hissed. Get me out! Get me out! The trucks fiercely, he jerked his driver off the footplate and followed them into the siding. Come back, yelled his driver. Fire and smoke, said Thomas. I'm sunk. You remember when she was ill in bed and... Yes, of course. And you and Toby gave her presents, Percy joined in. And the fat controller sent her to...